Okay, to follow along, you're going to need to create an account on Fly, and unfortunately it's not free, but you only pay for what you use. Okay, I've signed in, and this is my account, and I'm going to create a new service on this organization. You also need to install the Fly control, Fly CTL. So I installed it on the Mac with brew install Fly CTL. There's other ways to install it here with curl on Linux or Windows. So my system, if I type in which Fly, I've been installing opt homebrew bin Fly. It doesn't matter where you installed it, but you will need to have it installed. And this is the version I'm using. Okay, let's start building out the dockerignore. Close that. Command B to open it up. I'm going to create a new file here. Dockerignore. Okay, you can probably just type into Google or something on the dockerignore example, but I'll just put down some stuff here and we can modify it in the future. PYO, PYD, dist build .venv .get ignore. Here we go. Capital D Dockerfile, it's just a file. And from okay. Work directory / app, and we need to generate the requirements.txt. We will uv pip freeze, and I'm going to pipe it into the requirements or redirect it into python.txt. And we should have it here. Fast API, uvicorns here. So we're first going to copy the requirements.txt into the Docker image. Requirements.txt into the Docker image, then we'll run it. So it's pip install no cache directory pre, because this is a pre-release, and we're going to install it from requirements.txt, which is the name of the file that we just copied over, into the Docker image. We'll copy main.py into the Docker image. We'll copy the assets into the Docker image. Assets. Okay. We're going to expose port 8000, which is what Flet defaults to. Expose port 8000. And then we'll run the command. So it's these square brackets, and then each of the individual commands, uvicorn, which we were using, there's a little comma, and that's the name of our file, and the name of the function in the file that we are going to run. We'll set the host to be the localhost 0.0.0.0, and will be on port 8,000. 8,000. Okay, we're going to need one more file before we can test the deploy. And press the right icon this time. Fly.toml. The app will be the name of the app that you want to create. And let's call it after maybe Jesse async project showcase, right? Primary region will be IAD. And we'll have the HTTP service here. HTTP service. Internal port equals 8,000. Force HTTPS equals true. Auto stop machines equals true. And you can change this. You could set it to false. It will save you time, or save you, it'll make it more responsive, but it'll cost you more money. So this is the cheap way to do it. Auto start machines equals true. Min machines running equals 0, so it will shut down when no one's using it. It'll take a while to start back up. Process will equal the name that we called it, which is app. Then we can set up our VM. CPU kind was shared, the cheaper one. CPUs equals 1, the minimum. Memory in megabytes. And for this one, hopefully 256 is okay. We could increase it to 512 if we run into a problem. Okay, we'll try to log in. Fly auth login. It should open up a web browser. And it is. So I just click yes. And it says your fly control should be connected now. Feel free to close this tab, which I will. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff here. It says successfully logged in. It's the main part here. Okay, I think this should be processes. And I think I have it in the wrong place, actually. Move Dockerfile, one directory up. Move fly.toml, one directory up. Let's try to redeploy it. Control apps. Create Jesse async project. Okay. Maybe I'll try to create an op key. And it was in the wrong directory. Okay, looks like it's working. And there's a little URL here. So I'm going to have my command key. We'll open it up. And it's working. Okay, it's a little rough. It's been a while since I used Fly. We can get more information here on the dashboard, but it does appear to be running with no problems. Okay, I made the project public here, so I'll put the URL in the description of the video as well too, right? So you can get the fly.toml that's working, the Dockerfile, and the dockerignore here. So you would need to change the app to your own name. If you're in the United States, you can just leave it like this. And this is the Docker file. And this is a dockerignore. Additionally, the code is here as well too. So the full code for the project is also here. So if you wanted to clone it down and test the deploy after you change the settings so that it's your own app, and then change the graphics, you could also do that.